A post-COVID Kenya is one that is desperate for jobs. And the next leader of this beautiful country will have to wrestle 24/7, 365 and a quarter days a year for the next decade to rebuild literally the economy of this country. So, members of the press, I'm privileged to read the following statement, and I probably will invite your questions at the end of it. And today is a new normal. The party leader was given the responsibility to read the communique. I think we all recognize each one of us can do it, but today is my turn. Ndugu mwenyekiti, balozi Chirao na kushukuru, and therefore I'll read this statement. Of course, deputy leaders are here. I need to introduce Deputy Leader Farah Maalim. Everybody knows, Mr. Speaker, order. I must introduce dada yetu Shakila Abdallah, the other deputy leader. I remember in 2007, wherever we went, kulikuwa na wimbo ndugu zetu wa Tanzania walikuwa wametunza, wameunga. And it was, Shakila punguza pressure. Kura zote tutakupa. Fellow Kenyans, the National Executive Council of the Wiper Democratic Movement Kenya, having met at Manzoni Lodge on the 12th and the 13th days of September 2020 on a retreat to review the party's progress and repositioning towards 2022 general election, resolved as follows. Number one, that the Building Bridges Initiative, BBI, commonly so called, is a national conversation that gives opportunity for Kenyans to reflect on how we have come as a nation, on how far we have come as a nation since the promulgation of Constitution 2010. It provides us with a chance to strengthen devolution and consolidate gains made under the new dispensation. Importantly, it provides a unique opportunity to address fears and concerns of millions of Kenyans who feel excluded in our governance structure. As a party, we believe in an all-inclusive country where no one feels left behind. Through the BBI framework, we need to have sobriety in debating issues raised by Kenyans. For that matter, it would be erroneous to reduce the BBI agenda into a political duel between two political leaders. Indeed, that is the impression the country has been kind of fed on a daily basis. That one on this side and the other, of course, opposing, and the other one pro-BBI. We want to demystify and debunk that myth. Correct. Number two, ladies and gentlemen, that more than ever before, we clearly see why we direly need the BBI framework when merchants of violence will thrive in the politics of bitterness and threats are regrouping. Merchants of violence will have no space in post-BBI Kenya. We are fully in support of the President's vision to leave behind a peaceful and a united nation where no one lives under threats and fear. Number three, that WDMK, therefore, will traverse the entire country to popularize the initiative and engage robustly with wananchi. Of course, it may mean referendum, and we are ready to take it on. Number four, that even as WDMK supports the BBI agenda, it is clear that Kenya is not ready for regional governments. In our view, what is critical for us is to strengthen devolution and make it work for the common mwananchi by even creating the Ward Development Fund in addition to the Constituency Development Fund. We need to take these benefits to mwananchi at the village level. And that, of course, the ward level is at that level. I wish, in fact, it was possible to take it even to the village. But that the word is literally where the rubber meets the road. Number 5, that while we commend President Uhuru Kenyatta's directive on anti-corruption agencies to expedite corruption-related cases, we are concerned, just like many other Kenyans, at the slow pace of determining these cases. To uphold integrity in line with Chapter 6 of our Constitution, we feel it necessary that those found culpable in such cases should have their bank accounts frozen until their cases are concluded. Yes. This will make corruption a high risk and a zero return venture. Number 6, as Kenyans may be aware, WDMK will present, and you've heard it from the party chair, a presidential candidate in 2022. In this regard, we have digitalized our party's membership recruitment drive to tap into the youths who now form over 70% of our population. This is a country with a lot of promise. If you call it the youth bulge, and that is why I sometimes refer to it as a moment for Africa, because it's not just this country, but the East African region, as well as the African region, youth everywhere. Because people aged over 70 are now less than 15%. Number 7, ladies and gentlemen, that WDMK is abhorred by the recent political utterances by a section of political leaders that are likely to plunge this country into anarchy, and solemnly declares that such leaders cannot be entrusted with the leadership of this country. And we're prepared to take them on, head on. So that is the end of this statement for now.